was young, and this is my little toy known as Jumbo. It's a 1950 Humber Pullman, originally an 8-seater limo with a divider and separate seats in the back. It's now a 5-seater cabriolet. I chopped the roof off because it was too round. It's now all Jaguar underneath, so it's got a Jaguar V12 engine, a few aftermarket parts on it, inlet manifolds, throttle bodies, and an ECU to control it all. And then the suspension is all Jaguar from an XJS with airbags fitted, so it's all adjustable up and down. That's really the main modifications. The interior is all Jaguar, it's all leather from an XJ40. The dashboard is all digital, made that myself. Well, I didn't make the dashboard, but fitted it myself and made the surrounds. It's pretty quick for a car on the sand. It weighs over 2 tons, but it seems to do pretty well here on the sand. Yesterday was a bit disappointing. First run was absolutely awful. It just kept dying and I was very concerned about it. But the last 2 runs were pretty good and I won both of them. Today is a much more beautiful day. I've done 3 runs and won every one, and literally just waved to the guy behind me as I went past. It gets a bit cocky, but there you go. It's fun, isn't it? It's all for fun. As I say, big and heavy, but it's lovely to drive. Towed a caravan here with it on Thursday, and I'll be towing it home back to Suffolk on tomorrow, Monday. About a 5-hour journey each way. It gets used and abused. It goes rusty underneath because it's covered in sand and salt, but I love it. Cost me a fortune, but there you go. It's unique and it's mine. I found it in 1996 through Practical Classics Rusting Piece section. It was sitting in a breaker's yard up in Lincolnshire. I went up and looked at it. It was just a rusty heap had no paint on it for 4 or 5 years. The wooden frame had all rotted away and fallen off, but I fell in love with the shape of it. I had the idea of fitting the Jaguar engine, so there was one sitting next to it in the breaker's yard, so I ran a tape measure across it and went, yeah, that'll fit. And then bought a Jaguar, so it's got the suspension front and rear from that, and the V12. It's actually on its 4th V12 because I've blown a few up over the years, and I think about the 5th gearbox as well. Yeah, that's its history. It took 10 years to get it from the rusty heap to being on the road. It's now been on the road 19 years, and it's almost right now. COVID was used it as a bit of a chance to give it a refresh. Ended up fitting the new dashboard, the new electronic dashboard, new carpets, the new wheels, and I fitted a new electronic controller for the air suspension, so that's a lot smoother now and works more efficiently than it ever did before. So the front grille was completely of my own design. Originally it was 3 separate grilles, but we came up with the idea of joining it together. I created it all in plywood first, hand cut it all out of plywood, and then had it all cut out of stainless steel. It's laser cut from stainless steel, and the whole thing bolts together. It's about 57 pieces in that, all bolted together. So because I cut the window frame off, there's no way for the window to go down there because it goes through the hinge, because I wanted it to be pillarless in the middle. So if I just turn on the ignition, and turn this little knob in the middle here, you'll see how the windows work. And the door is exactly long enough to take it. There's about 1/4 inch of space at the bottom of the door when it's down. The fun bit is when you leave it at a show, you leave it half down and then people come up to you, oh, your window's broken, mate.
Didn't expect that. Ready?